Hey, what's going on, guys? Asian Eyes White Dragon here. So I want to talk about the other archetype that's really big in the Order of Chaos set, which is going to be Insectors. I've already talked about wind-ups and my opinion on that, and my opinion is basically that they really need an errata or just emergency ban or just get rid of something just because that loop thing first turn is absolutely ridiculous. But let's talk about Insector. So really good combo, as you guys know, is summon Dragonfly, get out the Hornet, and then you get to pop one, special summon this guy over here, and then you get to pop another card, and then you can add another Dragonfly to your hand. So basically, what that does is that nets a pop 2, plus you can go for an Exceed, plus you get a card in your hand. Really good card advantage. But you have to realize that the Insectors can be stopped by a lot of stuff. And the side deck for Insectors is really way more harsh than you can really think of against windups. Windups, you basically need max C, otherwise they're going to discard your hand first turn. Even if you effect Baylor, they're just going to be like, okay, Instant Fusion, okay, Gillosaurus, okay, Gallus. There's so many options just for them to exceed and just get out wind-up Zen Mini anyways. They're just going to keep on doing it. And that's why I think Insectors aren't going to be hit, just because they don't explode first turn, and they really aren't that great first turn. First turn is basically set up, maybe get a Zen Mains or summon Tour Guide, go for Sangan, leave Sangan there, and basically you can, if you summon Thunder King attack, that can hurt him. But yeah, Thunder King doesn't hurt Insectors too much. It's just the whole getting Tour Guide to get the Sangan to search out. It's basically just getting Sangan faster. But yeah, so I think Insectors are great, and I don't think that they're going to be hit because there's a lot of stuff that stops them. I mean, they're all great because they're dark and they're kind of splashable in multiple different decks. I've tried it out with Lightsworn, and it's been pretty good with Tour Buses, just so you can put in the Dragonflies back. But realistically, if you hit Dragonfly with a Chain Disappearance, they lose all the Dragonflies, and then what are they going to do with there? I mean, they could go Tour Guide, get something, go Leviair, get back Dragonfly, but realistically, it's not that great. Because then you only use Dragonfly's effect once, and you can't add another one. And that's really what makes Insectors good. But the reason why I don't think Insectors will get hit immediately is because they can be stopped by a lot of things. Okay, obviously, Effect Veiler, really, really easy to stop. I mean, you have Dragoonies where the Effect Veiler hurts them as well. And it's the same thing with Dragoonies. They basically get one summon. I mean, yeah, you can run Call of the Haunted, which makes them even better, because you can Call of the Haunted Dragonfly, and you can use Limit Reverse if you really need to. It's the one that special summons 1,000 or less, and Dragonfly happens to be 1,000. But yeah, you could just do that. But realistically, they only get one normal summon per turn, and then they have maybe Dark Arm. Some do play Dark Armed in it, which is okay because they're all darks. But obviously they don't want to remove Hornet. But yeah, I mean, it's a really good archetype, and the thing is, to stop them, I mean, you can Veiler, you can Trap Hole, you can Book, you can Compulse, you can Torrential so they don't get their whole playoff, and there's a lot of other cards that stop them. And, they're, like I said, they're not the greatest first turn. I mean, it's basically just get Hornet in the grave first turn. That's all they want to do, is get Hornet to their hand or the grave, because then they can actually start their combo. And it takes usually 2 to 3 turns to start it up. But yeah, I mean, you can stop them a lot easier. And the thing is, once you Chain Disappearance Dragonfly, it's pretty much over. It's kind of like if you hit wind-ups with, Chain Disappearance or any other card, it doesn't matter because they're just going to be getting it out anyways. I mean, to be honest, Dragonfly's effect is really good, and that's why, people were complaining about it. And the thing is, if you think about it, summoning Dragoonity Legionnaire to get Ackley's and popping 2, essentially. I mean, yes, Dragoonity Legionnaire can only target a monster, and it has to be face up on the field, but the thing is, you have to keep in mind that you're still essentially destroying 2, and, I mean, yes, you don't get the extra card advantage to do the whole thing over again next turn, but the thing is, Dragon's Ravine can do that. And yes, Dragon's Ravine is more, reliable. I mean, it's less reliable just because you have to have it, and the deck relies around it. It was where Insectors don't, plus Insectors are dark, so you have Dark Arm. But again, I don't feel that the archetype is too unfair. It needs to be really hit, because they don't have an explosion like windups where they just go first turn, discard your hand. And so yeah, that's my opinion on Insectors. I think the deck is great, but they can be stopped, and there's a lot more things that stop them than windups. And so yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section below of what card that you think should get semi-limited or limited, if you think at all at Insectors. I think if anything to hurt Insectors, it's just the Dragonfly that would need to go to 1 or 2. But yeah, I mean, obviously Hornet, I mean, if you put it at 1, all they're going to do is just run more Armageddon Knights just to get it into the graveyard, if you do play Armageddon Knight. But the thing is, with Armageddon Knight, you lose your normal summon anyways, and you kind of want to summon your Insector, so possibly some people are going to try out Grepher too. But, you know, there's also a Centipede, and I don't think Centipede getting hit would really do anything, because Dragonfly is essentially the main card that makes the deck so good. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Which card in Insectors, well, I just kind of picked these three because these are the main ones. I mean, there's Giga Mantis, which some people do run. But let me know what you think in the comment section below, guys. Which card would you limit, or, you know, maybe ban if you think Insectors are too good? Or maybe do you guys think that it's fair? The only thing I think is unfair is that wind-up loop first turn. As you guys know, I've mentioned it several times. But thanks for watching, guys. Asian Eyes White Dragon, signing out.